It's time now for Truth or Fake, our daily fact-checking segment with Catalina Marchand de Abreu. Catalina, good evening to you. In today's segment, you will explain some of the findings of the Forbidden Stories investigation project, whose journalists uncovered a global misinformation factory based in Israel. Tell us more.
That's right, Delano. For over 6 months, the Forbidden Stories team investigated an ultra-secret Israeli company in charge of the global misinformation market, involved in manipulating elections and even hacking African politicians' accounts on social media. So how did they conduct this investigation? In 2022, journalists from the Forbidden Stories team and Story Killers team went undercover. One journalist in particular from Radio France posed as a potential client, presenting himself as a representative of an African leader who was hoping to influence a local election. They called this operation Team Jorge. So this underground misinformation market is led by this man called Talanan, who the journalists nicknamed Jorge, and whom we will be referring to as Jorge as well. So whose company's main weapon is the AIMS platform, a tool that is not searchable on the web. It stands for the Advanced Impact Media Solutions. And by 2022, this platform had a catalog of over 30,000 fake accounts on social media, all over Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Bitcoin, you name it. And these fake accounts were used by Jorge to post a flurry of misinformation online. So here's one example of these fake accounts on the web. This user at Sophia Wild 13, who is still active until today. Her latest post of this fake account from February 9th, a BBC News article, an account, however, that has a minimal interaction, 10 followers and following 0 people online. One example of Jorge's soldiers in the web.
And there's one social media campaign in particular launched by Team Jorge involving an emu.
Indeed, to prove the effectiveness of his digital army to his new potential clients, the undercover journalists, Jorge agreed to trend this hashtag, Rip Emmanuel. The journalist suggested this hashtag named after this emu right here, who became an internet star back in the summer of 2022. And in this account, Eco Sister, who posts a series of photos and videos of her daily life with Emmanuel the emu. So this campaign was launched at the end of July. The goal was to spread the rumor about the fake death of Emmanuel the emu, to test the success of the AIMS avatars online. Jorge said that this campaign successfully reached over 7.5 million views online. So we have some examples of these profiles or tweets with this hashtag, Rip Emmanuel. This tweet, for example, reads, "I just need some time to mourn the loss of Rip Emmanuel," or this one saying, "Rip Emmanuel, sad, and even nothing makes me sadder than waking up to the news of Emmanuel," hashtag Rip Emmanuel. So fake profiles that belong to Jorge's misinformation bots. You can see there's no interaction in these tweets. And thanks to Emmanuel the emu, the journalists were able to identify at least 1,800 fake profiles tied to Jorge and this social media campaign. Delano.
So what happened to the innocent people involved in this campaign, including Emmanuel the emu and its owner?
Of course, there was a collateral damage that resulted from this social media campaign. The owner of Emmanuel the emu, Taylor Blake, tweeted this when the Rip Emmanuel hashtag went viral. She says, "Woke up to find that someone started a rumor that Emmanuel died, and I literally sprinted out to the barn to see if this was true. He was waiting for me at the gate, very much alive and ready for cuddles. Emmanuel is not dead." And just yesterday, when this investigation became public, one of the journalists apologized to Taylor Blake, saying, "We'd like to apologize to Taylor Blake and her farm animals for any distress caused." So we will continue to see a flurry of explosive findings coming out of this investigation in the coming days. So stay tuned and make sure to read about it, because there's so many more layers to this investigation, many more that we could cover in just 5 minutes. Delano.
We'll see what repercussions there are for this company and Jorge in particular. Catalina, thank you very much for that. Catalina there with Truth or Fake. That's it for this edition of Live from Paris. Small Hassan team, thank you very much for watching.